wintry night. Foes from below, blood on the snow, bright crimson on white. A madman's story of ancient glory brought death from far away. For eldritch power did Mangar scour the depths of Scar.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay, till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
Ready?
Not hardly.
Hang it! Take it for them! Give them the draw! This is only the beginning.
Thus, children, shall the Sword Father smite all who befriend the old races.
Hail, Henrid!
He shall drive the elf and the dwarf back to their wretched holes. He shall burn the witches and warlocks who make pacts with them. He shall cut out the tongues of the bards who sing of them. For the Sword Father knows.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime? Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind. Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe a...
Oh, here now. Save it. You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're gonna save Skara Brae. You're looking at me like you think old Rabbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost. They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness, and you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me, and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive. Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true. Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation. This way. You can't swing a cat in Skara Brae these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
Back off. More murder. I should...
There's nothing to be gained fighting the Fatherites head on. There's another way. At least, I hope there is.
Scorn thou the adventurer and the so-called hero. Think not, lest thou sin. Faith is all.
Character!
The temple will protect you.
Nothing.
Report all witches. Report all heroes. from superstition. Only the temple has the answers. Faith is all. Venture not into Scarabray below.
Nothing.
Only evil dwells there. Laugh not at Trow. That is how they take.
Much for you, eh?
Got a weak stomach?
You better get used to it.
Hot soup! Delicious soup! Best soup you'll ever have! Aha! Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup. It is a revelation, a liquid epiphany. Heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup? No. On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup. Ruffians!
Lords took. I've known some good trout, but not many.
Seems like they're hanging anyone.
They hanged my shoe. Just got a shiver up the spine.
I do feel sorry for the elf.
Here we are. The guild.
Rabbie, a new recruit?
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henrod's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Did you hear that?
The song of the maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
Try me.
Why do you even exist?
It hurts me just to look at you.
Do your worst. It hurts me just to look at you.
Were you born this?
Your wickedness will be punished.
Come forward!
You've got to pay for what you've done.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves. The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherites. Come on. We're looking for a green door. Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been up there. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
The adventurers? Did they escape the fire?
Bide a moment. Don't think these are... Any friends of ours? No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
Pardon? Excuse me. They're not really a threat, are they?
Kill! Kill for the masters! Come on then, let's get started!
Into the shadows.
What do you got?
Kill for the masters? What masters, I wonder? Maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find on them? Searching for us, I'll wager. We better steer clear.
Adventurers! Fuck! Ready when you are,
I want extra for this!
Oh!
Into the shadows.
Ah! Are you even trying?
Excuse me.
Stand aside!
Pardon? I'll just...
That was a nasty scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
Do we need to kill them?
Right. Who wants to die?
Pardon?
Tell me what to do. Away I go.
You want a piece of me?
Ready? Let me just...
I'm not afraid of you.
Stepping by.
Yes. Pardon? Yeah.
There's another luckstone. Better safe than sorry,
scatter. Now we shall have to drag them out again. The people must see what a danger these outcasts are. Find them! Find them!
We're the danger? Who set fire to the guild?
And who keeps hanging innocent folk?
More paladins. Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
All right. We're all going to die here, aren't we? What is that?
One eye, one leg, one arm. Is it a Fachan? I've sung songs about them, but I never thought I'd see one.
All the monsters of legend.
Ready? Stepping by. Oh! Let me just...
Aye.
On your word. Pardon. Let me just...
Tell me what to do. Excuse me.
Ready? Pardon?
Yes. I'll just...
Stay in the camp.
We've got patrols looking for survivors. No need to go out and get yourself killed.
Stay in the camp.
Torn apart, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to shout or scream. I think I did both.
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you. Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henred or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, I have broken with them and come here to this refuge to do what a priest must always do: help the helpless and teach those who wish to learn. If you seek to channel the power of your god for good works, yes, I can show you. First, however, I would ask a favor. Some of Henred's so-called paladins have looted sacred relics and are wearing them as medals, it seems. As if covering one's self in holy artifacts made one more holy. Preposterous. The Sword Father was a man once, a king of Lestras who valiantly drove out foreign invaders and sacrificed himself. Bless you, friends.
Stay still. You must rest.
Welcome, Fred. I'm Reza. New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, I haven't much, but we share what we have. Help out if you can. We need it.
Poor folk, more every day. If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Reza. Have a look. Thanks for looking.
Here we are. I told Orlo not to let anybody in who didn't give him the Wildland whistle. Give it a try.
That's the tune! Welcome, friend. Hello, Rabbie.
One minute. I gotta make a little speech. And this time, I hope we won't be interrupted. All friends, lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Scarabray, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Scarabray, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers? Well, you know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
Welcome to Roscoe's. The rarest, most exclusive collection of magical and mystical items, elixirs and ingredients ever assembled in Scarabray, now pounded into rubble and occupied by trow mercenaries who are ambushing every poor practitioner who comes through the door looking for me. It is an intolerable situation. My reputation and... Oh, just a moment. I don't suppose you... Oh, but of course you would. What adventurer wouldn't? Ah, well, when I escaped the Emporium, I happened to take with me a lantern of illusion. If you could drive out the trow that currently occupy the Emporium, then set the lantern on the hook outside the door, it will make the place impossible for undesirables to find until I can return and clean it up a bit. After that, if you find yourself in need of best quality magical merchandise, why, I would gratefully sell it to you for a deep, deep discount. Excellent. Thank you for coming to Roscoe's. Please, come again.
So, this sage can save the world?
Only if he's freed. And that is my quest. To free him from his prison, so that he may save us.
What a story! I love it.
But there is no story yet. My journey has barely begun.
Welcome, adventurer. We are the review board of the Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certain skills or follow certain paths, your progress must be reviewed to be certain that you are worthy. You will know when to return to us. We look forward to seeing you then. Farewell, adventurer.
Ah, I knew. Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand? This is the old town, the original Skara Brae. When the mad god Tarzan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago, the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables. Ever since, the poor and outcast and outlaw have been digging it out again, little by little, making a home in the dark. If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenceless in days like these.
Now's the perfect time. Everybody's out of their houses, left all their valuables behind.
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
We'll be careful, that's all. And if we're caught, well, I run faster than you, so that's all right.
Oi! That's no funny.
Them things dragged down my old dad, a gallop.
Nothing out there but trouble.
I'll never win this. Never. Why don't we not do this?
You can't trick me! You're a monster! Just like the other monster! No! 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 Leave me be!
Watch out! There's monsters about.
Why don't we not do this? Never win this. Never. Seems unfair.
You're on beat! Ya hear me?
Here I go. I'll just...
Mickle and Badface, snatched like eggs out of a hen house.
And we don't know who nabbed him?
It was out scavenging. Didn't know